filmed a tutorial in forever, or filmed at all in like forever. But anyway, today I have a tutorial for you guys. I'm really excited about it. It's inspired by a Jaclyn Hill tutorial that she recently, well, I don't think it's recent. I think she did it in like 2012, but it's still inspired by her. I can't copy her look, so I did not copy her. I just was inspired by her, which means you're basically just thought her look was so awesome that you had to try it for yourself and film it. So anyway, I'm really excited to be doing this tutorial. And by the way, if you're wondering why my makeup is back in my room, I actually decided to start filming in here again and just move all my makeup back in here. I like it better that way, but yeah, so I'm really excited, and let's get into the tutorial. Yeah, so the first thing you want to start off by doing is priming your eyelid. I'm just going to take Painterly Paint Pot, which is actually just a base that you can use on your eyelids. You can use it, it's basically, I believe, waterproof. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm just going to be taking this on my lid and blending this all the way up to the brow. And you have a lot of veins. Like, if you're like me, I have a lot of veins on my eyelids, so just using this actually covers it up, and it works perfectly. So I also want to let you guys know that if you are not the Painterly Pink shade, if you're more yellowy toned, this one's more pinky toned, but it somehow works for my skin. I'm more yellowy toned, but then get Soft Ochre. Soft Ochre is similar, but it's more yellowy, so I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get into the eyeshadow. Okay guys, so the first color we're going to be taking is Soft Brown from MAC, and this is going to be mostly a MAC shadow. It's actually going to be all MAC shadows except for one, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is basically Soft Brown from MAC. It's basically like a orangey kind of pretty brown color. A lot of people use this one or Sedona Lace. I like this one a little bit better, but I'm going to be taking that with my Sigma. I can never remember the name of the brushes, E40 Tapered Blending, and I'm just going to get that on there, and I'm going to start by applying this right into the crease with this brush. And the reason I'm applying this is it's going to be kind of a base for the darker shadows we're going to be applying. I know I already used Painterly Paint Pot, but it's still important that you use kind of a darker base. And this is really a pretty natural color. You can use this even just every single day, but I like to use this for this tutorial. So I'm actually going to get my mirror kind of facing me so I can kind of see. But okay, so now that that's blended into your eyes, first color I'm going to be taking today is, this is going to be the main focus of the eyes, which is the main color on the lid. This is Amber Lights. It's basically a just a very, very pretty, like, orangey, what I like to call it is a macaroni and cheese orange. It's very, very pretty, but it can be, if you don't use it correctly, like if you're using it in this tutorial and you use a different color than I suggest, then it's not going to look as good. I've tried before and it just looks like ugliness. So basically I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush. Sigma makes an exact dupe for them, but I don't have that brush, so I'll link this one down below, the Sigma one. So I'm just basically going to take this and apply this all over my lid. So just kind of taking this, la 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 la, just applying this all over the lid. And I know the MAC one is $25. This one I think is $25. The Sigma one I believe is $12. So that's a better deal. So that's why I'm linking it down below. I never owned it, but I've heard it's the same exact thing. So next color I'm going to be taking are, I'm going to give you three choices. Now the main one I used for this look over here was Ground Brown. Ground Brown is a very dark coffee brown. That's what I like to suggest it as. Very, very dark. You can also use, I'm going to give you three choices. That one, Dark Edge, which is from my Tempting palette. I'm not sure if they still make this one, if it's limited edition, but very, very pretty dark, dark brown. You can use that one. Or you can use Corduroy, which is still, it's available. I just, it's very dark too. Any of those three shadows will work, but I'm just going to use Ground Brown today. And I'm going to take that with my MAC 217 brush, which looks like this. And I'm just going to take it, tap it off, and I'm going to start applying this into the crease in circular motions. And you do want it dark, but I'm going to show you in a minute how to kind of get it less dark. Is that the right word? I hope it is. But just taking this and kind of working this into the crease. I'm taking this a little higher than my crease, actually a lot higher, because I want it to really be noticeable. I don't want it just to be like in this little part of flap of skin. So I'm basically going to take this into the inner part of my eye as well. And you want the same amount of color as Jaclyn Hill said. She said you want the same amount of color on the outer part as you want it in the inner part. So I'm just going to do that today. I'm going to get that pretty dark on the inner corner too. You don't want it too dark, but you do want it pretty dark. So as you can see, I have it pretty dark over there. So that is applied perfectly, as I'm very proud of myself. And then I'm also going to take it and I worked this a little bit on the lower part of the orangey, kind of yellowy macaroni and cheese color. But I'm going to do that, and then you are done with that. So now what I'm going to take is the same brush I already, oh, my voice cracked. The same one, I'm going through puberty. Oh my gosh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to take my Sigma E40 brush again. Take the same exact color we applied in the beginning, which is soft brown, excuse me. And I'm going to blend this dark color. Now you don't want it blended out so much that you can't see the color. You do want it to be noticeable, but you don't want it like super like dark. Like this is pretty blended out from what it was, so I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. So next thing, now she did this in her exact tutorial. I've seen other people do this before too. I'm just gonna wet my brush just a little bit with Fix Plus from MAC. Fix Plus is my favorite setting spray. It really is. Next to the Urban Decay one, I like this one a bit more. I'm just gonna take my brush and kind of soften it. I'm gonna take that 239 brush again, get it a little bit wet, and apply this right in the middle of where I already wet. You're not gonna apply any more shadow. You're just going to apply that water right there. And that's going to give that look more of a metallic look. I don't know if you can see it over there, but it gives you that metallic-y look. Okay, so now that you're done with eyeshadows pretty much, you're going to also take Next to Nothing, which is actually a highlighting color. I got this in the Tempting palette as well. I depotted all my Tempting, whole Tempting palette just because it was, I don't use the whole 4-pan palettes. Those are annoying. I don't like them. So anyway, I'm going to be taking my Sigma, if I can find it. This is my favorite like highlighting brush. This is the Sigma Large Fluff E50 brush. I got this in a limited edition like set, like not a limited edition set, but I don't know if this is like an old brush, if they still make it. I just got it in like their old brush sets. I got it off of a blog sale. So yeah, but I love this brush so much. It's just the best brush. Also gonna get it on the inner corner. My voice is cracking so bad. It's like, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I had to go all voiceover on you guys, but basically I'm just taking my MAC 208 brush with my Mica Cosmetics black gel eyeliner and I'm winging it out. And I just was really excited because I did it on camera and I just sat there talking for like 20 minutes, so that's why I'm voiceovering it and making it faster. I totally fixed the arch on my eyebrow. I'm so sorry about that. Like this whole time I didn't even realize it. That would probably have been really bad. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my 1x1 mascara from Maybelline. This is just the one I've been using lately because it's waterproof. And I'm just going to be applying, sorry my dog's barking, and I'm just gonna be applying this like I would regular mascara. Sorry this video is so long, but it's like an in-depth video. It's an in-depth tutorial. So proud of myself for doing it on, like, I'm so proud of myself for doing eyeliner on camera. I may actually have to like fasten that and like make my voice all squeaky, but you know, I did it. I'm proud of myself. Okay. I'm also going to take this on my lower lashes as well. Try not to get it on the concealer I've already applied. Now I do want to let you guys know, usually what I do is I apply all my makeup, my eye makeup, and then I do my face tutorial, but like my face is already done and I had to do the tutorial. I removed my makeup, then did the tutorial. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. See you next time and bye!